Jaipur via Kota.
कृपया ध्यान आपको अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವರೈ
পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন कृपया ध्यान दियो
You ready, cowboy? Here we go again. Hello and welcome. This is Cricbuzz Live, part due. Yes, because we were on air a little while earlier. And then we went off, sat and had some coffee, which I am now thinking probably wasn't a wise decision on my part. And here we are back again. Pommie, of course, is having some green tea. Is that chamomile? Are you going to go to sleep now? Look at you. You're so calm.
Yeah, I'm trying to calm myself down.
After that last match.
Yes.
And all the
I'm
excitement.
calm now. Generally, I'm calm.
Yeah. Now we start the Hindi wala kaam.
Oh.
Hindi kaam. Work. This is work. We're very serious about this.
Yeah, we're at work, by the way.
That's right, we are. This
Men
is
at Work? Wasn't an album?
Men at Work, yes, that's the
an
one.
album?
Men at Work is a band.
Band,
It's a
yeah.
band from Australia.
Yeah.
Australia. G'day, mate.
There's no L in Australia. It's
Australia.
Straya.
Australia.
S-T-R-A-Y-A.
Australia. Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Live. I'm Gaurav Kapur. With me, Pommie Mbangwa and Harsha Bhogle. Just decided I'm not going to say.
He got stuck on Jers.
That's right, I did. Yeah. I get stuck all the time. The problem is the mind goes so fast. Tongue not to keep up. There's a team that is going very fast. That's the Chennai team. They have won the toss. They've decided to bat. And there's a team against them who has gone fast and they've gone slow, then they've not checked in, and strange things have happened to them. And that's the Knight Riders. They are at 8th position. So for them, this campaign is over. It is over, right, sir? Because right now you went into another room, took out the logbooks, did some calculus. He came back to the room where Pommie and he emerged.
Yeah.
And just goes,
Hello, yeah, there is another situation where, what did he say? Chennai can have 17 and 19, I think he said. And he said, Gujarat 18 and the others 14. 6 teams on 14. So,
you wanna, sir, the floor
yeah.
is yours.
Yeah, come
Please,
on.
enthrall us with your math, if you will.
I had said initially that there's a possibility that CSK finishes with 19, GT with 18, LSG with 17, and 3 teams, MI, RCB and Punjab, all with 16. And who would have thought that you could score 16 and not qualify?
Yeah.
To which one super smart Twitter reader said, but there is one more possibility.
Yeah.
Which is that GT finish 20, CSK 19, LSG 17, don't pretend, and MI, RCB, RR, Punjab, all on 14.
I'm like, I was going to say Malcolm Nash, but that wasn't. He was the one who Gary Sobers hit for 6s. I'm talking about the other Nash in Beautiful Mind.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
I can
Professor,
see them.
yeah.
I can see them. Did you get it? Did you get it? Okay, if you did, then just go. Because I have no idea what just happened. Effectively, you're saying that Gujarat and Chennai are both going to qualify.
No, if they can. You're
If
saying
this
that they
sequence,
can.
if
Would
this
they? Will
sequence
they?
occurs, but there are so many matches left that there are multiple sequences that can take place.
Is there any scenario where these two teams don't qualify, the ones who are at the top? It could happen?
I haven't checked, but we just have
We've just arrived at a new one. You asking for a whole other one.
They have, yes, we're talking about Bangalore jumping up, beating Rajasthan by 112 runs, which has just happened less than an hour ago. And here, just to tell you that Chennai, if they win today, they officially, formally, legally, spiritually get a Q against their name. Emotionally, physically, metaphysically, get a Q against their name. And that would make the Chennai fans just explode. This match is happening in Chepauk, isn't it? Yeah, is this there? I'm hearing some things, just hearing some stuff. I don't have an earpiece here. I just hear stuff because my ear's so big.
Go on, man.
That there's some kind of farewell sitch going on for MS at the stadium. I'm just here. I mean, dare I presume that this is his last game at the mighty Chepauk.
But I never said left behind. Remember I said to him, you can be very proud of the legacy you left behind. But he said, I've not left anything behind yet.
Yeah.
So my feeling is if MS has to go, he will decide on the 12th of September at 7:45 in the evening or
what he
so.
does.
He might I'm done.
Yeah, and just send a message out.
As he did, didn't he do? Wasn't that the cryptic sort of?
When he retired from international.
Yeah,
But Pommie and I have another theory.
But look, if he qualifies, he'll get another game in Chennai, no?
Yeah, another
So here, yeah, he'll get
at
so-
least.
Yeah.
Not two. One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. While you were away doing your calculations,
There you go.
Pommie and me were chatting with Pooja, producer, who had we had a different theory from what she said. So we both say that if he plays the final, if he doesn't win the final, right? We say if he doesn't win the final, he plays another year. If he wins the final, he retires. She thinks that if he wins the final, he plays another one. And if he doesn't win the final, he retires. Which side are you on?
I think he just plays.
I think he should play. You know
I
what?
asked him
Just
about
end this
keeping.
discussion. Just
I asked him about keeping.
yeah, he's so good.
I said, just keep him. He said, last time se ab tak gloves nahi uthaya. I said, gloves nahi uthaya? Then how you? He said, oh, this much keeping. You can.
Wow. I think the only thing that could be tricky though, hand-eye still quick, keeping those hands are
The knee.
knees. As you go along, I can tell you, even though
My knee. It's my knee, man. I remember asking Andre Russell once. I said, why don't you play long form cricket? You're such a good player.
Yeah.
He said, it's my knee, man.
yeah,
I said, oh, here's someone who's coming up front and saying it's about the money. So I said, he said, no, it's my knee.
The thing about it is, and the older people than us will know this, you're retired a long time, all right? So whilst you can do it, whilst you can play, you play. And
Yeah.
that's,
keep going.
yeah, what's the saying? You don't stop playing because you're old, you get old
Get
'cause
old
you stop
because
playing.
you stop playing.
You know, so and you know what? As long as a guy can cut it, and he's more than cutting it at the present moment, with his leadership, with his hands behind the stump, still the quickest hands in the East, like...
He'll keep picking all-rounders so that he can bat at 8.
Yeah, that's it. And I'll tell you something.
And so, as
The
long
minute he comes out to bat, he makes all the Chennai fans weak in the knees. He does. They just go
Yeah.
off the hook. They're wondering why he comes in at number 8. But anyway.
and many teams still on their knees at Chepauk.
There you go.
there you
I
go.
like it. All right,
So-
let's have a look. If Chennai has won the toss and they've chosen to bat, this is their team. No changes. Move on to the next one. Oh, okay. Look at it.
When was the last time they made a change?
When's the last time they made 2? That's an interesting one. One change still. Someone falls sick, maybe 2. Well, never. Conway, Gaikwad, Rahane, Dubey, Raidu. You can pretty much rattle it off, right? Mohin, Jadeja, MS Dhoni. So there you go. And Deepak Chahar, he can bat too. Tushar Deshpande and Mahesh Dikshana. So no changes, no surprises there. Let's move to the KKR team and let's have a look at that, and then we'll come back and, of course, speak about both. Just the one change there. They still have Gurbaz and Roy, so they've stuck with that opening combination. Their captain, who's been doing really well, actually leading from the front, Nitish Rana. Then Rinku Jia at 4, Russell with the knees at 5, Sunil Narayan. Vaibhav Arora, Suyash Sharma, Shardul Thakur, Harshit Rana, Varun
one
Chakravarti.
change.
This is their bowling.
There's the one change. Anukul Roy went out and Vaibhav Arora comes back in.
Yeah,
And
so-
Venkatesh Iyer will come into the batting side.
True.
The more interesting thing is there's still no Umesh Yadav.
Yeah.
Because the last game, he said, I'm actually okay, but they want me to sit out one more game so that he had a little niggle.
Yeah, so he's saying the same thing in this one.
The niggle.
Yeah.
So they asked him to sit out one more game, obviously.
Yeah.
So I thought he'd come in for
I'm
Vaibhav
saying
Arora.
it's a good. Why risk it though, right? Because
It's some bowling, yeah. He's going to be playing, most probably going to be playing the test match on the 7th.
there you go, and that's more important. This campaign is over for the Knight Riders. You don't want to risk a tried and tested performer like Umesh. You get some of the young ones in, because the fact is that, Pommie, the truth for Knight Riders has been their marquee players. They have got lesser from them than they expected, wanted. There you go. You see Shardul Thakur there. That one blistering innings against Bangalore and very little else. Sunil Narayan has not had a good season in an economy rate of 8.5 and only 7 wickets in 12 matches. Well, he'll be the first one to tell you that. Umesh Yadav again, Lockie Ferguson only played 3 games now. The interesting thing here is both Ferguson and Thakur, they paid big money in the off-season and got them transferred. Ferguson from Gujarat and Thakur from Delhi. And they haven't got much from either of them. Andre Russell, middling, you'd say, perhaps, with those runs. Venki Ayer's been good, and Varun Chakravarti's been very good. That's a good...
Yeah, it's when you look at that, I mean, you're not looking at numbers there that say that side's going to win the tournament. And I guess that's why they're where they are. I mean, 17 wickets at 7.94. Varun Chakravarti, that's fantastic. He's doing really well. Yeah. But with all the other numbers, you're looking and you're saying, yeah, that's okay. It's only okay. No better than that. If you're looking at it from a context of, okay, here you are in the tournament, if you've got guys with, 218, 150 strike rate, yeah, very dependent. It's nuanced the way you will look at it, and were you chasing, were you not? But over the course of 12 games, when you've chased some and you've also set some, it's probably not going to be enough. And 371 runs at 143, when you toss in 100, when you toss in a century there, and it means therefore that's one whole performance, and so there are another couple, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not enough.
These are their 4 retentions, their 2 transfer signings, and of course their senior India pro, Umesh Yadav.
Look at the last column of all the fast bowlers.
Yep.
Russell at 11.29, Thakur at 11.12, Umesh Yadav at 9.94, Ferguson at 12.52.
Yeah.
So what do you do when the fast bowlers come on?
Yeah,
Look for 3 more fielders.
The 2 who, of course, have done well for them. One's Rinku. So Rinku, of course, has been quite a standout performer this season whenever he's got a chance.
Yes.
And their captain. Like, look at his life, right? Here he is, been kind of thrown this job with Shreyas Iyer getting kind of freakily injured, a few weeks before and then being ruled out for a long time. Gets this job. Obviously, you haven't had any lead up, you're not prepared. But he's come out fighting. I mean, you've for me, in my estimation, Nitish Rana has gone plus this season.
Oh, no doubt. And he's striking at 145.
Yeah.
He comes through as a confident person. I don't think he always had all the resources available to him to take his side further beyond. A stopgap captain with a very strong-minded coach.
Yeah.
And yet I think he's shown his personality has come through. He gets another 50 runs in the next 2 innings. He's finished with a 400-run season, which for a middle-order player, 400-run season is not bad at all.
True.
If you're an opener or a number 3, you want more than 400. But he's done all right. So I think Rinku is a plus. Nitish Rana is a plus. Chakravarti is a definite plus. And I'm seeing one more plus as the season goes along. That's Harshit Rana.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Nice that you go. I think we should separate, though. I think we should make sure that we separate the captaincy part and the batting part when it comes to Nitish Rana. So he'll have expectations of himself as a batter. In that middle, it's important to do well. And a 400-run season in kind of bolstering what's been happening up at the top in terms of whether you're in to repair and and ensure that the ship sails the right way if the openers don't go so well, or you're in to bolster when they've gone well and you make sure that you keep going in the right direction and you try and win games. So it's an important position. You're not quite one of those finisher guys, and you're not an opener, but you're important because you've got to score at a fair clip in the power play. You've got to score at a fair clip just after the power play as well. And he's done it decently as he's gone along. As far as his captaincy is concerned, I like the word you used, character. He's shown character. And whilst things have gone crazy, he's kind of been able to look calm, to be calm. Yeah. I know. Everyone
yes,
be there,
we know.
They'll be there.
Put your Twitters down.
Yeah, they'll be saying, hold on, why did he bowl himself? And you know what? You can make a call and it can be wrong. It can happen. But make a call. Yeah, but make a call.
Warner reminded why he made the call.
Yeah.
Warner reminded
it doesn't make it correct, right? That he made it. And yes, we'll all sit and say it was the wrong call. Fair enough, right? Not enough runs on the board. All of this, right? We understand why he makes the call. And sometimes you can be wrong.
I was chatting with David Warner and he reminded me of once when Viru was captaining. We're in the Sehwag captaining Delhi Daredevils back then. And he bowled the first over once as well, which I think Adam Gilchrist went after. It's that famous match, his 84 of 37 or something, which is That's the semi-final, after which came the playoffs, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it was after that that was in...
Centurion.
That was the reason.
Yeah, Megan said it.
That was the reason, because Delhi had been fantastic all through.
11 of 14.
And one bad day and boom, you're gone.
Yeah, 11 out of 14 or some such. Well, something good came out of that, which is the playoffs. Well, something good has also come off for Shivam Dube. Comes from playing for Bangalore, not getting too many chances, perhaps being written off, spoken about in terms of, oh, he's the next guy after Hardik Pandya if he's injured, he's in India plans, and then suddenly you just graduated from that, and then they're just looking beyond you. Here he comes, hits sixes, keeps hitting sixes.
Just to borrow...
Doesn't stop hitting sixes.
How many is he hit? 16. Yeah. And he hits them clean. Yeah. The other day...
That's just against spin, I think.
Yeah, that's only against spin.
Against spin. The other day, when didn't Chennai win a game with the highest score being 25? Was it Chennai?
Yep. Yeah, there was...
And he hit 2 or 3 sixes in there.
Yeah.
I think, to coin an expression from the industry that you flirted with all those 20-odd movies that you worked in.
Yes.
Mera role kya hai?
Ah,
Anyway, the actors come and say, what is my role?
Yeah.
Mera character kya hai? What is my role?
Go on.
I think what Dhoni has done very well is he's got this bound script where everyone's got a role. Says that's your role. Yeah. You go and hit sixes in the middle overs, because Chennai traditionally was not scoring enough runs in the middle overs the last couple of years. So your job is to go and hit runs in the middle overs. That's it.
Yeah, and that's the game you're talking about.
And you're
the game
not
against
going
Delhi.
to bowl.
Yeah.
So that's so for me, that's a big point. So the big point is, what do you do? When they pick him, when teams pick Shivam Dube, what are they picking? Are they picking a guy because he can bat and he can bowl, or are they picking a batter? And this season has said, and it's been quite clear, you're a batter. And in fact, further than that, like Harsha is talking about, this is the kind of batter you are.
Yeah.
Right?
27 sixes.
Correct. This is what you do in the game.
What is your strength?
Exactly.
Your strength is hitting spin. Your strength is not facing fast bowling, which you saw last year.
Yeah.
So you bat in the middle overs when the opposition spinners are bowling and pull the game our way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and the
punish
thing is
them.
that
And,
you can't get a quick to bowl at that time, because that disrupts the bowling team's plans completely.
and if they do,
Yeah.
hit them for six, because that's what he's done, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's not a case of, no, hit them for six if they bowl. Figure out a way. And he's a batter. It's not just I'm going to swipe at everything. He'll figure out a way. Can I go? Is the boundary longer? Is it not? Will he be bumping at me, or will he be full? And he'll work it out, but must work it out so that it doesn't stall the team. So that the job that he's doing in the middle of the game is still being done effectively. And he gets into the team as that batter who does that particular job. Bowling, this, that, he can do many things.
No.
Nah.
Long levers.
You think Shivam Dube bowling, you think Evan Lewis batting, you don't want that kind of result again.
And they don't need it. That's the thing with Chennai. He's got so many options. I mean, he's got like 7 or 8 bowlers anyway.
That's the way he's always played. He's always carried all his
All the
options
options
onto
to
the
the
ground
field.
and says, okay, right now what do I do with all these
Good
options?
captain, right? I mean, it's
I just
no secret.
what I like most about it, and I think it's important for many a player as you go through the various franchises, is the clarity for the player. And once you have clarity for the player, then you have the best chance of them producing their optimum best.
clarity and security.
One other thing.
And the clarity gives you the security, because you just go out and you do what job you're supposed to do.
And the security gives you the clarity.
There you go.
Oh, just
Yeah.
go
One other thing.
together.
Put out that Chennai team.
Yeah.
Who's not playing in that Chennai team even though he's fit? And they paid a lot of money for him. He's
Ben
now
Stokes.
fit. They're not playing him because the team is settled.
Yeah.
They like Moeen Ali in the role that Moeen Ali has been given. So we are not taking you, Moeen Ali, out because Ben Stokes is available.
Can I tell you something though? Chennai has always done this. They never fall for the pressure of the purchase, as you like to call it, right?
The role.
It's like we bought this person at that point in time. That doesn't mean that you have to play them every game. It's not like the most expensive cutlery you have in your house has to come out all the time.
Tell me, for Ben Stokes to play, who do you leave out? Conway plays?
Moeen Ali, right?
Patirana plays?
Yeah, Tikshana plays.
Tikshana plays? Or Santner or Tikshana, they're going with Tikshana. That leaves Moeen Ali.
Yeah.
They're saying, Moeen Ali, that's your role. The track grips a little, I want overs from you.
Correct.
I want you to come and play. So your role is very clear. So sorry, Ben.
And you can't cast Ben Stokes in that role.
No.
So there
Sorry,
you go.
Ben
Well, no, I don't know that, I think quite a lot, they go with form, they go with consistency, they go with give everybody the run. This is the team, and they're quite happy with that. You've got accustomed to what we're trying to do. You felt the kind of atmosphere of the tournament. You're on the moving train, right? So you're going to make the best decisions. Away we go. And they trust that. And it's worked. That's how come they've got the titles that they have.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. It's not, and if it was a case of early on, Ben Stokes gets into a certain role and is going, it'd be him
Keeps
who
playing.
would keep
Correct.
playing.
Yeah.
So they want to have their tools and they'll use them. And you'll find that perhaps next season it changes and it's somebody else. But that's kind of just how they operate.
Talking about tools, the person who gets their prediction right for the power play is the winner, and the other two are tools. So that's why. That's good, right? It's good incentive.
At least you stop there.
Where is this going? I don't know where it's going.
You never know where it's going. Just like you never know with Chennai in the power play where it's going. Usually it's going out of the park. What you gonna
We're
say?
talking about roles. Look at the role he's given Rahane.
Yeah. No, we're going prediction now. Come on. Don't start another discussion.
Okay, prediction. So, Pommie, prediction.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, prediction. I'm looking at the pitch
At
report.
Chepauk,
I'm looking at pitch report till then.
I am going 188.
188. Oh, yeah. Why am I thinking power play? Sorry. This is the second game. I'm so confused.
188.
188.
Really, really dry, lack of grass, going to hold
197.
Oh, that's a lot.
169.
What's that?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I like your thinking. So 188 for me is like a conservative score, by the way. That's
Yeah, 197 for me is conservative. I was going to go 210.
all right.
I went 197.
That's big.
And
gaps.
look what one result has done to everyone's way of thinking. Anything can happen.
I'll tell you what has happened is because we don't want to be called tools, right? That's what we saw. There's a lot at stake now. This is not just some namby-pamby kind of kindergarten game, right? This is some serious stuff. It's the Wild Wild West. It's Russian roulette. Just one bullet. Who's it going to get? Well, we're going to come back and discuss that in Cricbuzz Live. That's going to be in 20 overs. At the end of 10 overs, there's going to be Cricbuzz Combox. There was no Cricbuzz Combox in the previous game
not
because
enough time.
it was done. I was 8 wickets down or something by. And then it was...
Then
Can you imagine?
10.3, wasn't it?
Yeah, can you imagine if we had started Combox and we're like, game's over. We've got to go to Cricbuzz Live now.
Do Cricbuzz live from the combo.
Merge into each other. They merge. So there were just two of us then.
Yeah.
You leave Pommie out, and you told Pommie you'd be on his side, and this is what you do to him, right? Pommie, I'm just
No,
going to walk
yeah,
across there. I'm going to
no.
walk across there and pull that dagger out from your back. I'll
No,
do that for my brother now. All right?
Pommie would have had some time to contemplate laughing over 109.
Oh, no. You're bringing it back now, but we're not. No. I got to go pull a dagger out. We're going to see you in a bit, all right? Take care. We're very sorry you had to see this. This is like, yeah, it's breaking up here, all right? Bye-bye. This is very bad.
Jaipur via Kota.
कृपया ध्यान आपको अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವ ರೈಲು
ಚೆನ್ನೈ হায়দ্রাবাদ 50 এক্সপ্রেস পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন। कृपया ध्यान दो